YouTube, it's your boy the Blade Runner coming out of Boys Own Barbers in Walton as usual. Today we've got the lovely Simon. Say hello, Simon.
Hello, Simon.
Also, we've got, who we've got here? Oh, we've got the lovely Wilkie.
Hello, how are you? All right.
Anyway, these are my boys at work. They're all very good people. Anyway, we've done a cheeky little haircut on a little man today. He'd had a side parting for absolutely ages and, well, he wanted to change it up. So we went with a grade 2 on top with a cheeky little line out on the front and also a skin fade back and sides, which is obviously where a skin fade is. Anyway, take it easy guys, please do subscribe and I'm out of here, see you later. Okay, so this lad, he's a real cutie, he always sits perfectly still. So yeah, changing it up from what he did have, which was a side parting, going in with the WAHL 1919's with a grade 2. Now the 1919's, they're very much like a WAHL Senior. They just have a different case really. So cutting in all directions, it makes sense because the hair grows in all directions. And with it being fine, it makes sense to go through the hair quite a few times. As with fine hair, it does miss a little bit through the clippers. Pay particular attention to the crown because the crowns very rarely do they grow in one direction. Okay, so once you've done that, gonna go in with the 1919's with no guard. Just gonna put my first line in. I'll call it the skin line. Once you're happy with the line, clear all the hair out from underneath. And as I've said on other videos, that first line you put in, you want to get it as straight as possible. It just makes your life a hell of a lot easier when you're trying to get the fade right. What I didn't like about the 1919's is they're supposed to be really good for actually zero gapping to do your fades, but they come with a taper blade, so I switched it over to the more of the fade blade, and yeah, it makes the clippers amazing. And what I've done now is I put a 0.5 on the clipper. Just going to work around the head, just softening down that skin line. Now I've just put a grade 1 onto the clipper. So just be very systematic, be focused on the fade. And all I'm doing is I'm blending that 0.5 with the one into the top. Look, if you notice, I'm not just going straight up, I'm looking at the direction, the way the hair grows, and I'm going against the grain. Opening it up, closing it up. Obviously if you open the clipper guard, it's going to be slightly longer. just adjust the guard to how you want it to be, just to detail that haircut. Working with the Braun Series 9s, again a fantastic weapon of choice. Also make sure you've got a beard brush. Beard brushes are really good for actually just clearing away any excess hair. If you're not clearing away the excess hair, you don't know what it is that you're fading because you can't see properly. They're using the little Sterling 2s, brilliant little trimmers. They're not as sharp as like the WAHL LIs or some of the T outliners, but they are brilliant for actually just softening up that final part of the line. Then going in with the WAHL TIs, just to get myself a cheeky little line out. I think putting in a hairline like that on the front, it really does make the style. Especially on fine blonde hair. It's just too soft otherwise. A little bit of scissor over comb, just taking off any little wisps. Also helps you finish off that final part of the blend. Just finishing it off with a little bit of clay, just helps make the hair sit down. So I hope you liked the video, guys. Please do subscribe. YouTube is something I really enjoy, and obviously if you subscribe, it makes me a very happy bunny. So there you go, guys, that's the finished look.